This is a commodity production.
As long as I'm alive, know that hip-hop live. Until the day I die, know that hip-hop lives. As long as I'm alive, know that hip-hop lives. Until the day I die, know that hip-hop lives. Grew up a kid that dreamed of owning a microphone. Couldn't just get on the internet and search a song. Used to have to use cassette tapes to record them on. Back in the days when mixtapes originated from. Beatboxing's dead, but we used to do it back then. Used to make beats just banging on lockers and trash cans. Never had plans to have fans, so we would just rap to rap friends, laugh, and then we slap hands. About to call out all of these so-called rap fans, supporting whack artists with no passion for the crafting. When that is, maybe we can get back to the practice. Keep this music alive and bring it back to the past. So as long as I'm alive, know that hip-hop lives. And until the day I die, know that hip-hop lives. As long as I'm alive, know that hip-hop lives. Until the day I die, know that hip-hop lives.
I'm from the era when mixtapes were actual tapes, battles with great platforms where rappers debate and rappers escape from a ravenous place. Chapters of late legends tell of massacred mates packing the weight, wrapped up in tape, strapped with an 8 to slash up a face. MCs had a style that they had to create. Back in the day when cats could relate, when rappers would state how street life exacerbates mortality rates. I remember having to wait for albums to drop and the excitement of opening the album I cop. Cyphers out on the block when kids could actually spit real life bars without mumbling faggoty shit. Jeans baggy with fitted hats, matching the fits to match with the crisp kicks. That's what we get. Now whatever rappers is wit, it's not fact. I'm just trying to bring that real hip hop back.
Gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean. Earn your keep.
Like I'll do my verse and then I'll just go back and kind of like Commodity said, like even if I, say on a second,
I don't hear on
no,
no.
I don't fill in, but I just rap the whole verse again in a slightly different tone, and then I'll go through that. And I usually don't use the whole thing.
All right, we got everybody.
I'll just do like my connector words, and then everything else I'll just chop that away.
Who wants to hear the audio by Joe's Gone of
Hold on.
when I made his voice all high pitch earlier?
Yeah, I just highlight connector words and then take everything else out.
All right, so we got
Okay,
Slim.
so your dubs over again. Like, yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And I think here in a little bit, I'm gonna pull some of the people out my living room to come listen to some Battle Me music and give some reviews, non-biased, never affiliated. I don't really know some of these people.
Because I don't want to hear anybody.
All right, so
we'll strategically pick a track.
Okay.
We got Slim and Rock, right? The only two non-regulators in here right now. I'm correct about that? I'm looking at the screen.
Yo, I wanted the regulators.
So look, we kind of had this discussion last night, and we were going through within our own crew, picking out guys that we would, or girls, either one or both, that we would want to kind of put together a dream team type crew. So I'm gonna ask Slim and Rock that same exact question. So if it's like let's go 5 guys that you could pick up that aren't already in your crew, who would you pick up? And whoever can take it first, it doesn't matter.
5, that's a lot, man.
5 or 10?
Between 5 and 10. If you can't think of 10, then whatever.
Okay, first off, Acid. I don't know if y'all heard him, but Acid is fucking
Acid Dragon is dope. Acid Dragon.
I'm sleeping.
Yeah, he does a lot of work with Cool Boy, but dude, he's
I'm
got
mad that I'm gonna have to go look at it.
Cool Boy's pretty good. But I haven't heard much of other shit.
All
right, well, while they're thinking, I'm gonna throw out my names because I didn't really get to think of that last night till after the fact. Nah, well, we didn't get that podcast. Faceless. Yeah.
Enigma.
And Enigma's nice.
Please. Okay, keep going. Somebody.
I would do
name too. Name's fire too.
Definitely name.
I would probably do Fluent, Michael, BP, Starstruck.
People be sleeping on Lil Tone.
And Little
I'm
Tone.
actually
Little Tone would probably be
sleeping
5.
on Starstruck. I haven't really listened. What's it like your favorite track from
She
Starstruck?
hasn't put out anything in a while, I think.
I wouldn't
She
say I
got
have
a
a
battle
favorite
on
track of hers, but
on the
she's
card
really
coming up, so
consistent, man, and she's
Dement.
just brutal bars.
Yeah, dude, that's gonna be so easy. Like to fucking kill him.
Kiki's really good.
She's only Akka though. I just can't put only Akka people in that category. Make it
Yeah,
easy.
but if you gotta have someone who does Akka, she's good.
If you, yeah, but you could Akka and do a song are completely different. There's Akka can't fucking make any music, but Akka, there's no music like Akka.
Hey, calm down, girl. I do Akka. I love acapella. I prefer Akka in battles, and I can do.
Kenimen, you such an argumentative motherfucker. I love it.
Songs though. I'm talking songs. Have you ever heard an Akka song on the
But
radio?
we're letting Slim pick his dream team right now.
Yeah, just.
This is like Madden when you grew up and you're like, all right, we're gonna pick up 5 players on a shitty team and go at it.
Right.
I got Palomalo.
It's the Battle Me fantasy
I
draft.
don't know if I could come up with 5 so quickly like that. I would really have to. I mean, maybe let me come back in like 10 minutes on that or something. Because let me go through the app. And
all right.
Yeah, because like
all right, look, what you gotta do is go look at the regulator.
A couple things,
Fluid,
but I really
Michael, BP, Little Tone, Starstruck.
So Rock,
that's what makes it tough for us.
Who do you got, Rock?
Oh, okay. It's my time. My 5 that I will pick for a dream team. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Fluent. And I can't pick nobody from EMG, right? It's just
right.
This is okay.
I mean, you could, I guess, but I would think it would make it more interesting not to.
Yeah, not your own crew.
Okay, so I'd go with Fluent. I go with I would say Mike, man. That motherfucker write a beat for shit.
Who?
Michael.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
I agree.
He can't write a beat for shit. So I'd go Fluent. Friday. Can't forget my nigga Sip. Commodity.
That's 5.
He's all waiting for it. You better say my name, bitch.
I gotta say fucking Commodity because can't mix everybody.
Right.
Spread the weight.
I would throw Commodity on mine too. I mean, I was trying to think of people that aren't in the room, but yeah.
We just said not.
I don't know. There's a lot of people I come across that I was like,
shut the fuck up. It's my turn.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. And I would have to go with probably BP. Or maybe not even BP, man. You know what? I'm gonna go with Beeman because I just heard one right now with Beeman that he's on this.
A lot of people sleep on Beeman.
Yo, that verse that Beeman put on that fucking cipher is stupid.
Dude, you gotta hear the news.
It is
stupid.
You gotta hear.
I can't tell you. You gotta hear it. You gotta hear it for yourself.
What cipher though? What is
it? It'll be out.
Dude, I don't listen to anybody.
You're in it, right? You're in it, right? Fresh, right? You're in it, right?
Nah, I got cut. There's no time left on the track.
Poor Joe.
Dog, I can extend the beat if you want it.
Well, Fuse decided that it was already too long, so we're gonna do another one. But Beeman's verse on that shit is tough. It's tough.
Fucking.
That's what makes them ciphers nice, because you kind of vibe off everybody else.
Yeah, they're easy to make. I feel like.
You know what's dope about that cipher too is like everybody was talking and they was chatting and on Band Lab was talking about, you know what I mean, just like bring your A game. You know what I mean? Make this shit dope. You know what I'm saying
it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be a pick of the week, no fucking doubt in my mind.
Joe, you're not on it. Possible.
Hey.
If I was on it, it wouldn't be a pick of the week.
Yeah. Joe can't get a pick of the week.
They don't fuck with me like they don't fuck with me like that.
It's hard to get pick of the weeks for real, like.
But that track,
I thought for sure the one that I just put up that I'm not on. I thought for sure that we get a pick of the week, but
dude, I put mine on Instagram, but I can't. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, well, a lot of the shit they put on Instagram.
You gotta go pull up.
Instagram gets way more views than the fucking app. Crazy, like triple.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Dude, mine right now has 1,000 views.
That's your Instagram. Battle Me's Instagram is not that much.
Yeah, you got
No, this is
different
Battle Me's Instagram, guys.
anatomy.
Battle Me.
Listen to me, Kendra. Listen to what I'm saying. Battle Me's Instagram does not get more views than the people in that.
I'm telling you right now.
I'm gonna go put up I'm gonna change my picture to you.
2 days ago, this went up on Battle Me Instagram. It has 1,000 views and 700 likes. Battle Me's Instagram, not mine.
Okay, but do the likes and comments go side by side with the views? Like, does it add up?
No,
or?
they're separate. Views and likes are separate.
Well, that's changed since I came on the app. Because when I came on the app, Instagram was there. Okay, well, they need to do that more then. That's another thing too that I wanted to talk about.
Yeah, they should do that a lot more then.
Yeah, they need to. Battle Me has a platform that's ridiculous that they don't fucking use. You know what I'm saying?
They have 12,000 followers on Instagram and only 1,000 on the app. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, but there are people on the app that's got 30, 40,000 followers on Instagram easy. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
Yeah, but
like 50 accounts.
Instagram and not be on the app though. Like, what people are viewing this shit and aren't on the app?
Well, this is my thing, okay? If I was running Battle Me and there's some dope fucking music, right? We all know it. We all put out good music. We all like a lot of good music. None of this shit is on YouTube, okay? Because why?
It's they're a separate platform.
But Battle Me, if they've got, how many followers did you say they had on Instagram? 12,000?
12,000, yeah.
So they could get 30,000 on YouTube easy.
Right.
And they could be promoting our music. And that's what they should be doing because
and if they promote the good artists, it'll help promote themselves.
What are they paying YouTube for?
How are they gonna have a legitimate channel like get on YouTube like
just like everybody else does?
Well, like okay, so when I first started seeing podcasts go up, like I wanted to just even get like mentioned in a podcast. Like, so I'm in the app, like I'm in the room seeing what's going on, and then I look to see how many people actually view the podcast. It's only like, you know, a couple hundred people, so I'm not sure. Like I just don't think the app's that big right now. That's what I think.
It's not.
But it's not big because they're not using their platform. Who's gonna? It can't get big unless you make it big. That's the only way to work. Pause.
You wanna know why Battle Me doesn't use YouTube? Because a lot of the songs that these motherfuckers. Copyright. Exactly. A lot of these motherfuckers that are using
other beats,
YouTube
other people's beats.
You can use industry beats on YouTube though.
Well, yeah, you can use industry. You can do industry beats, but it's got to be non-profit.
Right.
Yeah, right. And we pay money on Battle.
But yeah,
I guess that technically is. Yeah, you're right. I didn't think about that.
There's motherfuckers that put their beats on YouTube, you know what I mean, to get the clicks and the, you know what I mean, like the clickbait shit.
So do you think? All right, well here's a good question.
They beat without buying it, put it on another app for you know what I mean, promotional use only. But then Battle Me can't put that back on.
There's a huge the podcast app we just downloaded earlier. You can't stream to YouTube. There's a reason for that. Like
look, okay, so if
they gotta like approve it first.
Right. So they did use, let's just say, excuse me, if Battle Me had 200,000 followers on Instagram, they wouldn't show that money. I would sign a piece of paper to let Battle Me put my shit on YouTube if they had that much following. If it was
they don't got the
music about the music, the instrumentals we're using and shit.
Listen, an instrumental is if it's the only time the not-for-profit gets in the way is if you're selling it.
Yeah.
If you are selling it, if the person that's making the music is selling it, that's the only way it doesn't work.
Yeah, but you can sit there and use a YouTube beat that was fucking made like 5 years ago. Ain't no telling that shit sold today. You know what I mean?
Right. But that's what I mean. As far as Battle Me goes, no one's buying it. You know what I mean? Like no one's purchasing that song.
Maybe there's more to it.
But you can't put it on YouTube.
Promoting it under channel as, you know, your own or something. Like you can't do that. I don't know.
Yeah. So is there a difference between SoundCloud and YouTube as far as the
huge SoundCloud, and it's because you can download songs from SoundCloud. So as soon as a user can download that file, it has to be copyrighted. So anything that has any copyrights at all, if you try to upload that to SoundCloud, they kick that shit off automatically, dude. Like it doesn't even take those fuckers 30 seconds in their algorithm to pull that shit out and kick you out.
That's crazy because when I scroll YouTube though, there's so much music that's I say music, I mean instrumental parts of the music.
But those are just people. It's not another company, like another platform.
It's not Battle Me. Battle Me is a paid Battle Me
they're
is a fucking
sponsored,
app that you gotta pay for.
right.
So if they use if they're promoting somebody, like say you for instance, that you use a YouTube video or a YouTube beat that you swiped off of YouTube, they're a paid platform that they can't promote your music because you're using one of somebody's artists off of YouTube that put their shit on YouTube.
You can't put Battle Me onto YouTube. Basically, you can't export to there. So it's like
the only way they could do that is if they
No, but they want the people on
record-
the app to do the legwork. You know what I mean, and put in the work.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, fuck that.
If you were,
that's
if you record through the app, then you could do
worth
it.
it to them. They gotta go polls, but it's like redirecting. You can't put like your website link on another website you're using, to redirect.
No, I see what you're saying. Yeah. No, I see what you're saying. I understand that.
Sucks,
The way I'm looking at it is Battle Me is getting paid right now.
Right. We're getting fucked.
I did a thing the other day. I got on there and I was looking at the hot feed, and I did it for like 3 days, and I just ran the numbers, and I kind of figured out these motherfuckers are making $5-6 grand a week just off the hot feed. Just off the hot feed.
The hot feed's expensive, dude. $2. That's crazy.
Yeah, and when you're getting 3,000 songs a week through the hot feed, that's there.
I think they probably get way more than that, man. Honestly.
Yeah, honestly.
Well, the week that I looked at it, it was like 2,600 or something, or 2,400.
Premium for Apple users is $5 a month. And
What?
then premium, yeah.
When did that change?
So it's like, okay, it's weird though, because it's Rap Fame. If you go, it shows like Rap Fame, and then it shows Battle Me. Like they're like two different. It's like in the middle of a merge. So the Rap Fame is $5, but the Battle Me is still $2.99. But at one point, mine got converted to where I couldn't even choose, and it automatically does the $5.99.
Wow.
Check your subscriptions, dude.
That sounds shady as fuck.
I know it's not them though. I think it's like, or I don't know. It doesn't make sense because how is that even? They're the same fucking thing. It doesn't matter if it's Apple or Droid, right? They're the ones charging, unless Apple charges more to use the software. I don't know.
That could be.
We don't even have videos though. We can't even fucking do videos. And I gotta pay $5. Bullshit.
I mean, what they're doing is good. I just feel like it could be done better.
Oh, dude, they could do it so much better. Like
I think they're doing the best they can, really, and I think that they need more resources. Yeah.
But they want to use people like you, Commodity or whatever. But it's like it sucks because you're the one, you're not getting anything out of it, really. I mean,
well, what do you guys think about? What do you guys think about if they picked up? All right, say they could find a battler. Let's just say an acapella battler.
For the record, this podcast is non-Battle Me affiliated.
Yeah, we don't fuck with them.
Off the record.
but what if they could find a battler to co-sign the app, right?
A battler, like
yeah. No. I mean a serious battler, a real battler.
That's like Battle App, dude. We had a burner co-signed it, and then there's like Simon Rex and shit, famous people. That had a really good potential. Then the coder fucked it up. But anyway, yeah. Like.
Well, I just know, I know Twerk, New Jersey Twerk. He co-signs a lot of smaller time, battle rap leagues and shit like that. And I'm wondering why they haven't tried to do something like that to push. You know what I mean?
So from what I understand, the people who own this company are located in Russia. I don't know if you guys know this, but at least this is the information I have on them is that it was a small startup.
All right, well, Joe, go to your list. Let's pull up some more
content.
We want to do something different. We're gonna move on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I got crazy folks in my house I get right now, but
we got a little thick in that. Oh well, I was just, I want to get everybody's opinion, especially since we got some. You know what I mean? We gotta.
They probably have tried. I don't know how Burner sponsored Battle App. I don't know how that connection is at all. Do you know who Simon Rex? Dirt Nasty. He's in He's in Scary Movie, and
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, well, he's the one who he Afterburner sponsored Battle App, but I know there's people who found him from the app, but I don't know Burner's connection. But basically, Burner stopped putting money into it too. If you get somebody, I mean, they could just not give a shit about the app. I don't know. Maybe they lose money. I don't know.
Well, the point that I was getting at, the reason I asked that question was because I wanted to know how everybody felt about putting all this content out with no possibility for return on it. That was
What do you mean?
I mean, all right. So let's say I'll take myself for instance. Let's say tomorrow I put a song out, and let's say it gets, who knows, it does numbers on the app. Somebody on the app finds it, takes it, changes it,
Yeah.
and then gets paid. I'm pissed, right?
They can't though.
They can.
Fuck yeah, they can.
Why
Fuck yeah,
can't
they
they?
can.
No,
Ken.
what do you mean they do the recording and like take your lyrics or what? They can't like actually.
Well, yeah, you could take half the lyrics and the whole process of the song and make their own song out of it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And there's no.
Where does anybody else? Does anybody post their stuff in other shit? Because I'm pretty new to this, so like, where do y'all post your music other than the app?
So I got mine on Reverb Nation, SoundCloud, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook,
Anywhere really.
Twitter. Yeah, pretty much
I
any
put
of the
my shit on
free
Reverb.
options.
I don't fuck with Spotify. I put it on Reverb pretty much so I have it for myself.
I have some on YouTube on somebody else's channel, but
yeah, YouTube. Sometimes I'll make a clip for Instagram, but it ain't like I'm.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I'm saying, does that save the copyright shit? Because I heard somebody say one time that Battle Me owns your music as soon as you put it up, and then I thought, that's bullshit.
No,
obviously,
BandLab does though. They own your music technically, like to a certain extent too. I don't know.
But you got
All right, well, think about it this way:
you got the body of work on BandLab.
If I don't own the rights to the instrumental I'm using, then how can they own the rights to my track?
That was my thing. That was my point of view.
Well, I mean,
there are
it's
some
fine to
original
say
songs.
you own it until you try to make a profit off of it. You know what I mean? Because I'm not allowed to make a profit off of it because it's not my instrumental. It's like art. You know what I mean? Like I can't take credit for that instrumental I didn't make.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Wait. So what are you saying? Like, why is it that way? Why can't we just have our shit on with other people's instrumentals and it not be copyright issue?
I'm just saying I disagree with saying that when people say Battle Me owns my music. I think it's funny because I'm like, well, I don't own my music,
So how can they own it? Right. I agree.
Nobody owns
they claim it first. I mean, yeah, I'm putting it on Reverb and other places, so I got a copyright of my timeline.
We don't record it through Battle Me though. I think that's why, because they can't really do anything about it. They want people to record.
I mean, they don't have my raw vocals. They don't have my, I got all that. So
yeah, you didn't make it on there.
So basically, you guys don't have a problem at all. I mean, I don't have a problem personally throwing my music up there. I just didn't know if there was any kind of consensus between any other rappers that were like, thinking, because I've seen a lot of decent rappers leave the app. And I questioned why. Like, I didn't know if it was the bullshit aspect or.
Yeah.
Well, I pulled all my content off of it, but it was kind of more to what you were talking to, Joe. I'm not worried about Battle Me fucking taking it. I would be more concerned with some other fucking person trying to bite bars.
Right. That's what I've been waiting for. I've been waiting to hear like one of us somewhere else and be like, wait, that's not the song that I know. You know what I mean?
Who has the resources to actually get that far in the music and to really put something out there?
Well, that's why on Battle Me I like
stories
about people on Battle Me and music, and not trying to just you can just spit a bar, and have Burgos come swipe it from you, or you can write a song about Burgos swiping bars. Nobody can really steal that,
Well, I mean, even just doing shows, you know what I mean? Like even just like I know like me and Ski do plenty of shows. So it would be easy for me to take a song and go do it at a show somewhere and get paid for it.
I'm sure people do that.
Yeah, that's a shitty reality.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I've done shows. I feel like that's just honor code, man. Like if you're fucking going up there and doing someone else's song, another small artist, you're just a piece of shit.
Next.
True that. All right, so look, me and Diddy have had a lot of conversations about fixing the voting system in the battles. You guys got some opinions about that?
We talked about this. Too fucking difficult, man. Like because there's so many aspects you have to look at.
What do you guys think about? What are you guys thinking of? What if you made it? If it was to a point where your vote had to go in a certain box where you just didn't click a button.
What do you mean?
Like a recorded vote, yeah.
I mean,
recorded vote.
The fuck you talking about?
one
It is
thing you
recorded.
can't change your vote. I would do. The second thing I
Right,
would
there you
do
go.
is
Yeah, I agree.
other people can't see who voted for who.
Yes,
There's
that's
no
a
reason
battle
people should
ethic.
see it.
That's
And then the third way I would change it is everybody has a certain amount of battles they can vote on a day, and
They
just
There
to
you
have
go.
save it to
that.
where like there's no fucking reasons if you need to go vote or if you're voting on 40 battles a day, it's because you're sucking dick for votes, not because you're fucking giving critique to 40 fucking
I think I
battles.
lost
They
y'all.
So
took that away though. They took that away. Why? Because it used to be that way. You couldn't vote on more than a certain number of battles. Actually, when I started this app, it was still like that, and then it
So,
changed, right?
what do you think about turning off PMs if you got a battle up?
I think PMs should be regulated anyways, but yeah, definitely I like that.
I mean, yeah, I don't care. I don't know, dude.
I don't know, but what if you drop a battle on the track in the same? You still trying to promote
Yeah,
the
that's
track?
true.
That's why
See, I
I
don't
asked
like
that
that
question.
because
Right,
there are certain people that stay in a battle they'd never be able to promote.
right. Well, I've just heard
Hey,
people
you
bring
should
it
be able
up.
to you should be able to promote a track. Now, like I said before, if you
Yeah.
promote a shitty track to me, don't expect me to continue to, respond to you spamming
Because
me.
you're not doing anything shady.
Hey, by the way,
like,
Commodity, I got a new track I want you to listen to.
And then if it's a battle, you got the main chat. You can go in there and say, "Yo, check out my battle," and you got a hot feed. And the battles are not fair, but that's the only part battle me. They'll get it right. I mean, the only way you can really get it right, I guess, is to have some outside, non-biased, non-agenda having votes. We're a bunch of ego.
Actually,
You know,
good critiquers though. Like,
you got to know your audience. We're all artists, rappers
So how
that
about
are judging other people. You know what I mean? Like,
so how about this?
not
How
everyone
about
is giving a straight up vote.
all right? So you know how you've got ambassadors, right? Diddy, you're an ambassador.
yeah.
So what if they had battle ambassadors, or not necessarily an
Ooh.
ambassador, but a battle
like a set of
Yeah, but who's
75
got that
people
much time to, like?
Nobody.
But do I got to listen to every battle that I
No,
don't
no, no,
want
no,
to
no, no, no,
see?
no, 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 no. No, this is part of the system. The system would be just like actual battle leagues work. You know what I'm saying? You have
What do you mean?
there's a card set up. Regular battles can be regular battles because there's new people that come on, they battle each other. It doesn't mean anything. Who gives a fuck, right? But you got me versus Commodity. We're both, at a higher level than somebody that's brand new coming
That's
in.
the problem, though. That's the problem. That level, judging the levels and who can battle who, like that would be too
That's
restricting.
easy. It's easy. I can do it in a day.
That's when.
It's not fair to other people, though. You can't just pick it
What do you
where
mean?
people are gonna be. Say, oh,
Sure
He's gonna be.
you're good.
No, honestly,
opinion.
okay. Damn, goddamn it, can I fucking talk? Check this out.
You just fucking started
Jesus
talking.
Christ. Check this out.
Mute her, Joe.
This is what I'm talking. This is what the fuck I'm. Like with Battle Me need tiers. They really do need tiers. There should be a fucking top tier from this many crowns to this many crowns, a middle tier with this many crowns, and it should be because I'm tired of hearing these fucking Joe Freshes battling these little bitch ass Escos and shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, no. I mean, it's just a fucking figure of speech. But I'm just.
How do you get crowns though?
I guess it makes sense because look, you shouldn't get as many crowns for beating Esco as beating Joe Fresh.
There you go.
Exactly. That is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like it's.
The votes give you the crowns, but see, what kills it is when you get a crown for voting on something. So that's influencing people to,
Exactly.
I don't know.
Okay, so say battle crowns. Say you get more crowns for battling. But I'm tired of hearing like the top tier motherfuckers battling these low tier motherfuckers, and they're getting like everybody's getting the same amount of crowns. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so how about this?
I agree, but it's determining the tiers. That's the hard. Like,
No, it's not hard.
I
Listen.
never want to look at anybody's crowns though. Like I'm never
Hold
looking at-
on. If Battle Me can pick, if they can pick of the week battles and they can feature battles, why can't they create a tier system based on your ability?
Because they gotta be. They have to cater to the fucking consumers, dude. Like the shitty people pay them too. They can't just go based on the good people, man.
And guess what? The longer they stay shitty, the more they'll pay.
No,
the shitty people you fucking charge them $2.99.
There you go.
They can't do that. It's like they gotta make money. They
That
can't
was
be
funny.
like shitty to their shitty consumers. They make
No. Listen to what I'm saying. But that's hip hop. That's anything competitive, right?
It's an app though, not fucking.
Okay, listen. let's put it like this. These shitty rappers, they see these people getting features and picks of the week and they want them, right?
I guess maybe.
Of course they do. You hear them in the chat all the time. How do I get featured? How do I get featured?
That's all I fucking wanted when I first got on this app. I wanted a feature so fucking bad.
So you know how you get featured? You rap good. Period.
No, not in this world.
Not necessarily. I've seen some shitty ass things featured. And it was totally just based on views and comments that they made in the inbox for.
Yeah,
we're talking battles, not tracks.
Burgo's battle. Look, Burgo's battle was just featured.
Who he battle?
There was like, I don't know, Freddie Wise or something. I don't know. There was another one too, though. He's had a bunch of featured battles.
But he battled a top tier battler, so that's why it was featured.
Well, on the app, by the stats, he would be considered a top tier person because
no. I'm saying he battled a good battler.
In the last year, he's gotten more crowns than any other rapper on the fucking app.
Okay, so if Burgos battled Don P, fuck out of here, right? No one wants to hear that bullshit, right?
But they're both big rappers on that app.
But
it's not quality. It's
okay, well, there's this dude C2.
But the app is based on numbers. That's the whole problem.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Look. Burgos has like 2 featured battles out of 300. The app's doing okay with that. Like they're not just giving him features. You see what I'm saying?
No, but his place though, he's like.
But that doesn't matter.
What I'm trying to say.
But you're saying top tier would be determined by crowns.
No, I never said that. I never said that. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying.
Rock did.
But in certain situations, you can do that. But that's where judgment comes into play, right? The same way they pick of the weeks, the same way they pick feature battles. Because most of the feature battles they get right, and most of the pick of the week battles.
What if they picked a hell of a lot more ambassadors or a tier of ambassador that their votes are worth more, that would kind of cancel out the shitty
bullshit.
vote.
There you go. That's where I was going with this.
They need to fix that period. My one, and
I think if they made like the top tier people, like their votes were way more, like 10 votes per, like just for tracks, like to get noticed by like the people who put the features up. Like, so when you really put a vote in, like people are gonna know it's fucking good. Like because. Well, okay.
No, I mean, I feel like you can do that.
Okay,
now,
what about
so
this?
like,
what if the more features you had, like after you had a certain amount of features, your vote would be worth more, and the more you get, the more your vote would be worth.
That's what I'm thinking, Diddy. So if you're a battle rapper, listen, if you're a battle rapper, you have 15 featured battles.
There's no featured battles, though. They don't even count. Problem.
Well, like, if you look at the people who are featured the most, those people are consistently, and I'd have to say most of them are probably voting legit too.
Right.
I need to see a chart of features. That's what I want to know. Is like because they do get out quite a few. Like I want to know number wise, like how many averagely they give out.
Well, look, I take that back. I said feature. That's not what I meant to say. What I meant to say was the pick of the week battles, because those are the really good ones. We can agree on that, right?
Yeah, but there's a lot that are like
there's a lot that's bullshit.
Yeah, I don't agree with all the pick of the week battles.
You don't agree with the pick of the week battles?
Nah, because it's what we said yesterday. I got my battle that was pick of the week, the first one of the year. It's the number 2 battle of the year, based off of votes. Was against Click It or Ticket. It's a horrible fucking battle. It's out of all the battles I've had this whole year, it's my favorite.
I'm saying for the most part. I don't mean every single one of them. They're gonna get some wrong.
Every week it's like it's Breeze every week and fucking I don't know. I don't see anything like crazy like compared to what could be up there.
Breeze has never had a pick of the week battle, has he?
Or no, I'm talking tracks.
But we're not talking tracks. We're talking
tracks. We're talking battles.
There's not that many battles a week. I feel like compared to tracks. So I don't know.
Yeah, there usually is. There's usually.
All right. Well, how about this? Like, if you're gonna feature a slaughter, because I mean, like, you go on Michael's page and see he's slaughtering people every day that aren't relevant, but you know what I mean? Like,
but he's not gonna pick the week for him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Michael should be fucking battling other niggas that are on his fucking caliber. There has to be some fucking draw line to where a nigga fuck.
But that goes with what Kamadi says. Having motivation. Like, it's hard to battle someone you fuck with.
Yeah, but Rock, like I know, it's a bunch of scary motherfuckers out there that won't battle Michael. So You can't fix
Yeah,
that.
I don't see I don't see Michael really backing down from any battles. So like the only, I mean, I don't know.
But you might not want to battle him. Like if I had someone
Unless it's on beat, but nah, he's not backing down.
how are you gonna
Oh
like
yeah,
go
on
hard
beat,
at them?
he'll
You know
duck
what I
on
mean?
the beat. That's real. That's big facts. He'll duck on the beat though.
Yes.
Well, a lot of the Akadoos do. I mean,
all the
yeah.
Akas, yeah. We were saying that yesterday. Like all the have to beat. Why do we always have to cater their fucking preference?
You know, I was looking at my battle list the other day because I get really shitty. Goliath, Fonz, Michael. I had to battle all those guys a cappella, right?
Yeah.
Then I looked and I battled St. James, and guess how we battled?
Aka.
Why?
Oh yeah, he tells me that all the time. He battles Aka on purpose because he knows it's his fucking strong suit, especially
Because he's
someone...
afraid to battle me on beat, right? So there should be, I think there should be. Diddy came up with this contract idea where, hey, you can't back out of a battle once you agree. I think that's a thing, right? This whole duck situation.
Can you see it though before? Like see it though? And let it
No, you shouldn't be able to. You shouldn't be able to see someone else's battle. You should have an invite from a person.
You should have an option. Because sometimes I'd like to let somebody hear it. Just to be like, you finna duck it.
Right?
That's big facts.
Well, yeah, I mean, you could.
You waste your
I try to
time
have my first
creating
battle.
it though.
That's how I had my first battle, dog. Like this nigga was talking shit to me in the fucking chat room, dog. I don't even battle. I'm not even a fucking battle rapper. I'm not even a rapper at that. I'm a full-time gangster, nigga. That's what the fuck But this nigga fucking battled, like he was just talking so much shit. Like I was talking shit to Lady T, which I wasn't. And fucking, so I sent this shit. Like, nigga, you know what? Fuck it, man. I'm just gonna kill you. It wasn't even no punch. This was like real facts, like it's like spitting facts and shit. Because I was talking about, I'm not a battle rapper, nigga. I ain't got no punches, nigga. I ain't got no metaphors and similes and fuck all that shit, nigga. I'm gonna speak about some real shit.
Right.
And what you talking to me on a fucking app is what I'm gonna fucking say in a battle.
Right.
So pretty much like this nigga fucking had this nigga was like telling me that I'm ducking and shit. Like, nigga, I get off at 4, nigga. I'ma have that shit, nigga, at 5, nigga. And you're in Atlanta or wherever the fuck you are. You was like 3 hours away or some shit. I was like, nigga, you gonna get it at 8. So I sent it. This nigga fucking was like, then he gonna hit me in my PM, nigga, like, I can't respond to like Sunday or Monday. I was like, blood, nigga, you just told me.
What day was it? Like,
So look, this is how it should. This is my theory. If I send you a battle and you accept it, you have to respond, or it's a L. Once you accept it, you can hear it. You feel me?
Yeah, so you can sit on it though for however long.
No, there's a time limit. You got 3 days, 2 days, a day, whatever.
I don't agree with time limits, man, because I feel like life, like you have real life.
Then don't accept the battle. Then don't accept the battle.
Let it sit there. That's what I'm saying. So you just let it sit there. Then
Well, like to me in the contract, that would be like the part of the contract. It would be, here's your time. Like you have to have it in your draft before an hour before this time, whatever your location of time is. You know what I mean? It would just central time.
Like,
so we all know, like, yeah. And then you would pick on beat and a time limit. You wouldn't be allowed to put a track in longer than, like you say, 3 minutes on beat. You know what I mean? So I'd be able to send Joe a beat if we were battling. Like, here's my track. It'd have to be exactly, maybe a window of 5 seconds, but 3 minutes. It wouldn't accept anything more. It's got to be an hour before our time limit of agreement. If you don't show up and your shit ain't posted, I get my victory. My shit goes as a diss track.
There'll be too many ghost victories then. I think like putting time on it though for everybody, it would be a huge problem. Like,
all right, so look, Kendra, if I send you a battle,
I want them to take the L.
No, listen, if I send you a battle and you're busy for the next week, you don't accept the battle, right?
I guess.
Right. Yeah, you can have a 24-hour.
If you accept the battle, then you have to pull through.
Oh, okay, yeah. If I don't accept it, then people are wasting their time making.
Well, to me, there should even be a counter. I send you the contract. You're like, okay, that's cool, but how about we do it a cappella in 2 minutes? And then I get it back, and I'm like, fuck that, I'm not doing acapella. I just reject it. Move on. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to take it. It's not like a guarantee.
So if
But you
it's
can kind of
separate,
negotiate your battle. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just being like some nobody sending you a battle. You know, I'm not gonna
so it's
send a
not made
battle
yet. It's not
that
made
I
yet.
don't know is gonna get responded to. I'm just not
But
gonna do
look,
it.
that doesn't.
You
That's
couldn't negotiate it. It's already created. Then you do it.
But if I'm gonna get a win for it, then yeah, I'll go ahead and post it in my draft and say, all right, let's see if he shows up.
right.
Hey, my phone's about to die. Hey, Rox, I wanted to ask you, because I haven't checked anything out on your page. What track should I go to on your page to check you out?
Any of them.
I don't even know who's talking. Who said that?
Slim White. Slim White.
Slim White. I mean, I don't know, bro. Just
Any of them.
What song do you like? Pick if somebody promoting a song. What would you pick?
Go with the new one.
Yeah, the last one was
new one.
Click any of them that's got a sip on it.
Oh, and with Sip too, and then go to Sip's plays and find me at some.
I said or whatever. Whose page is that on? Is that what it's called?
That's Sip's page.
That's on Sip's. Okay.
Yeah. That's I'm too hood for that, nigga. I'm telling you the truth, dog. That's why I just be roasting motherfuckers in the chat, man. I'm too hood for this shit. It's like the app is a leisure. You know what I mean? It's like it's I'm too hood for this shit. I'm fucking.
Oh God. Yeah. Good
like
times.
really, like niggas, like that's why like a lot of my bars go over niggas' head because they really not.
Yeah, of course. That's the struggle of pretty much all the decent people.
And that's why I get like the whole thing with Mike Twist because he don't know no better, and I felt bad and shit. But
don't
then again,
people tell him though that like his punching in is noticeable and stuff? I feel like he's gotten so much shit. I'm sure.
It's not even a punching. Is if you go
Well,
to
that was
real
just an example.
if you go to real ones, if you go to the track real ones on Sip's page, he called Sip Crip. Like Sip, yeah, Sip's on this fucking Nipsey Hussle shit. I was like, dog,
he called Sip what? A Crip? You said?
He called a Crip.
Oh, okay.
But the song was it's all B dogs on it. It's all Bloods on the fucking song.
Yeah, I was gonna say Sip doesn't ever rap about Crips. What the fuck?
Yeah, so like for his comment, I took that like when I went back and I was banging this shit and I read his comment, I was like, dog, do you know what Nipsey Hussle is?
No, he doesn't.
the flags on the other side, dog. So you know what I mean? Like the flags on the other side, it's just like totally disrespect. I take it as disrespect because you know me.
Yeah, no, definitely. Some people are not
People are not conscious of, stuff like that though.
Cultures and anything.
But then I get that. But then he tagged me in like this long ass fucking paragraph talking about he grew up in this shit. And, I used to stay in LA. And I know all about this and that. I'm not real familiar with fucking.
Where are you from? Where are you from?
I stay in LA.
Oh, you do too?
Yeah, you can just listen to the music and figure that one out. the LA swag to me is like one of the easiest ones on Battle Me because there's not a whole lot to me that are like really like Sip is one. Yeah, but that's West Coast. That's a West Coast swag. That's West Coast. Anything that makes me want to go, ugh.
I'm from the West Coast too, but I was asking from specifically. Like you could have been from LA.
Well, I guess there's different regions.
From California. Where you from in California?
I'm in Arizona. I'm like right by 6 hours from 5 hours.
Yeah. What? Like Flagstaff?
No, closer. I'm in like Phoenix, so it only literally takes 6 hours to drive to. 40 minutes to fly there.
Yeah, cause my wife is rich as fuck. She got a house in Flagstaff, like on the.
That's where the Flagstaff is like up north. It's like the woods kind of.
No.
Scottsdale, you're thinking? Scottsdale?
No, not Scottsdale. Something else. It's on the river. It's on the river. Right there. They got a fucking lake house. With my wife.
Bullhead City? No, I don't know.
Fuck, I don't know what the fuck it is. We go every time.
I wish I knew. I just there's no rivers except for in it's like right by Laughlin, Nevada, by Vegas.
Oh, Laughlin. It's
yeah,
by
Laughlin.
That's the border, right? Laughlin and
Yeah,
Nevada.
in Bullhead City. No,
Oh fuck.
but Bullhead City is like you literally cross the river and then or you're across the river and you're in Arizona. There's like a river splitting it. Yeah. I have a house there too. That. My dad does. The same place.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's dope up there.
My wife is rich. That's why I married her.
Hell yeah.
I'm not even on front.
That's funny as fuck. I know, it's funny that you just outwardly say it.
She puts me in a new test.
She what?
She puts me in a new test.
Mine too.
I'm not even on front.
Wait, so on the river side of the casinos or the other side? Is she
on the casinos? By the casinos.
Oh, okay, that is a Laughlin side. I'm on the other side of the river.
So like,
Joe, where you at?
Huh?
Joe died.
Where's Joe at? Joe, take your blood pressure medicine.
I'm here, bro. What's good? What's good? I was muted.
Spyda, is that Spyda? Spyda, what the? I thought you deleted this shit.
Spyda, yo, what's good? What's good?
I thought you deleted that app, bro. What's happening?
No, I popped on this bitch and I saw like 25 screenshots in the last 2 weeks talked about me. So I was like, yo, dude, I didn't even know I was that nice where people got to keep talking about me, man. So
what are you talking about? This app?
Yeah, Battle Me.
Oh, I think you're talking about this. Whatever this fuck this is called.
Hey, look.
Getting them sober, by the way.
He knows I'm sober, stupid.
Nah, she's blonde, bro.
It's the fucking. This is a die.
Oh,
what are you talking about? I'm talking about Discord, stupid ass. Anyway.
Exactly.
I don't know what a Discord is, you know.
I want to add one more. I want to add one more to my dream team.
Spyda?
No, not Spyda. Allie.
Yes.
What? Oh god.
Yes. Facts.
Not for the bars. I just want to let her. This shit. She think it's fun. Ain't no white girl supposed to be that thick. God damn. You kidding me? How did she not do porn? You know how much money she was when she was doing?
That's what I'm saying, man. You know, like, how does she not? Like, how do you wind up with someone like St. James? No offense, but like,
no, nigga, no offense. Fuck that. St. James is ugly as fuck.
Crazy as fuck, though, dude. She's insane. Like,
that's the whole point of a female.
No,
you can't tell me. You can't
insane.
tell me that fucking Allie. You can't tell me that Allie fell in love with this nigga St. James bars. Cause that nigga.
Oh shit, dude.
I'm saying when somebody is.
That nigga is ugly as shit, and I don't give a fuck. He can send me a battle tomorrow. I'm not gonna accept it. I'll probably just burp on a motherfucker.
Burp on a motherfucker? What?
Yeah, just like a 5 second.
Oh my god.
I don't know. There's just I gotta keep my mouth shut, bro. Cause when I say something
keep your
stupid,
mouth shut, bro.
Yeah,
don't keep your mouth shut, Spyda nigga. Don't. Hey,
oh, come on, Rock, please, not now, man.
Let that shit out. Let that shit out.
You know when you hear some people rap and shit, and then you see their picture, and you're like,
yeah.
And before that, you're like, wow, this dude's like really about it. Then you see someone's picture, and you're like, what the fuck? I'd shove him in a mailbox. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Regulators. We regulate any stealing of his property. We're damn good too. But you can't be any geek off the street.
So,
gotta be handy with the steal, if you know what I mean. Earn your keep.
That would drop so many people from even doing this because they would be, you know what I mean? Like they wouldn't have the confidence.
Like, you ever see Cypher Gunner? Like,
no,
there's no coming back from that one.
Cypher Gunner look like a dyke black bitch.
You look like that girl from Orange and New Black, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know why people are so scared though to show themselves. It's like you every day and it can't be that big of a deal. Like, I don't know.
I show my tattoos all the time. You gotta, like, you know, that's like
no shit. You look like a fucking Chipotle bag. You look like the subway in Harlem.
Come be coffee,
you know what
man.
we should do? We should do a roast, like you know, like the roast, like on one of these podcasts, like pick a person.
Oh,
Mike
see, I
Twitch.
That'd be fun as fuck, dude.
Mike Twist. Why is he always the easiest target?
No,
Oh,
not Mike Twist. It gotta be people you fuck with. Like you gotta like them too, not just someone you purely hate. But like,
Oh, we
somebody
don't
who-
like Mike Twist.
yeah, like you gotta, cause it's all about, you know, humility. You gotta. It's usually like on the roast. It's usually people who are close to them, right? Like they pick somewhat.
How about
So-
you pick? You pick.
You don't
Pick
want.
what?
And you pick the person, and we'll roast them.
Fuck, I don't know. They gotta be game for it though, you know. They gotta
Oh,
know what
fuck
they're getting
that. Just say it there right
I'm
now. I'm gonna go
looking
look.
on
I'm
the
gonna go
app
battle
right
me and
now.
fucking.
See if I can. I'm looking. I'm gonna go to who I follow. How about that?
Yeah, I could do
Like that.
a words Gaddafi impression, but I'm afraid that he's gonna come from Jersey and kill me. So like,
No,
you know.
He was in
I
here a
heard-
minute ago. He had to go to
I heard
bed.
it was good, Spyda.
Yeah, I told them he was on point, dude. It was on point.
he could do an impression of me too, but like, dude, it's
Tell your friends
it's
about
bad.
me.
You should start
Hey,
saying
yo.
that, you know.
Hey, yo.
Yo.
Be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying, Joe? Like, Joe, I'm saying we got that Wu-Tang Clan shit. You know what I'm saying? Yo, we all about that. We about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna kill Spyda right now. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, Fluent, what's good? You know.
When did words get in here?
Joe, why
Yo.
don't you you should play some of the other clips.
The clips? What clips do you want, Diddy?
There's so many gold clips, man.
Oh man, some of the ones you played earlier when we weren't recording would probably be all right.
We weren't recording them. Oh, like the
Yeah, if not, I'm playing Joe's high pitch vocals I created.
No.
Fuck everybody. Fuck everybody. Fuck everybody. Fuck everybody. Long intros on my battles. Let's go. Fuck BP. Fuck Bar Cartel. Fuck everybody. Fuck Regulators. Fuck Hood Thread. Fuck all y'alls. My name's not Dave Dreezy. It's D Dreezy. Long intro. Let's get it. Yo, my name's D Dreezy. And I'm actually a neck. Like a necktie.
Duh.
And if
You sound like an actual fucking person.
man, you will die. Because I'm the Gunbar King. And that's my thing.
That is Dave Collins doing D Dreezy. It's actually very, very fucking good. That's like the best. That's one of the best ones. I don't know. Spyda, do you know who D Dreezy is? You
Yeah,
do.
the young kid. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
The
a pretty
football
good
player.
one.
I forgot.
He's the
Joe,
football player, right?
Like clips, right? Because you're doing it from your phone or your computer.
Yeah, did it sound like shit?
No. I was just thinking like I'll try to like show you one, but I was like, wait.
I think it sounded pretty good.
This is a pretty good
No,
one
it
too.
sounded good. It sounded.
Hello, everybody. I'm BP. Just want to let you know. I really think I'm going to lose against Mike Twist. He's just too good. I got this monotone I can't get away from. All right. Yeah.
That's Mike Twist doing BP. That's a pretty good one too.
That actually is really good.
That was really good. I thought when I heard it, I wasn't looking at the phone. I thought it was BP.
Oh man, I could do Kong, but I'm not going through with that one.
I heard you do it. Good Dompy.
I got all my teeth. They're just in weird spots. They just float around in there. Nah, I got Invisalign now. I'm good.
That's probably my favorite one. That's Cynics talking about his teeth. We got some good ones.
Bro,
So many clips.
you got where's Cynics at? Well, how come Cynics not in?
Oh yeah, he's been MIA. I feel like. I mean, I don't know.
You haven't seen that dude in a long time, like a month probably.
I think he's gotten sick of all this.
With all his crowns, man, that battle me need to get that nigga on a dental plan.
Yo, but dude, that's what I don't understand. If you spent 7 years in prison, you got free dental.
That dude wasn't in prison, man. Come on, stop playing.
Yes, he was.
He was not in prison.
Yes,
it was a sober house.
If he was in prison, they would have. Listen, if he was in prison, Kendra, listen.
Oh my God.
Kendra, you've never been to prison.
In the
Kendra,
past, I've been in jail.
Kendra, listen. That's not prison. If you go to prison, they snatch you out of your cell and fix your fucking teeth because they don't want you to fucking get an infection while you're in there.
They give you braces. His teeth are just crooked. They're
No,
not
his
rotten.
teeth are
No,
not crooked. Them bitches look
they're
like
not
they
crooked.
fucked up
He's
chicken pits.
He's got one
he's
tooth
missing. He's missing teeth.
that's really long.
They're
They
not
can't
crooked.
put. They give.
The side tooth is longer than the
They'd have
front.
pulled that big motherfucker out and dug a ditch with it. That's all I'm saying.
Are you telling me
I'm
they give you
saying.
implants or what? Like
No,
that's
they would have
Oh,
Free
but
fucked
he's
that
old as
motherfucker
shit. He's
though.
a fucking saber-toothed tiger.
Yeah,
What's
free
worse?
healthcare.
that's like a weapon
Oh,
in the joint. You can't have that. That's
They're
like
like a
putting
jack
your
o'
hands with a
lantern.
knife when you walk in.
he
That's a
can
fucking
pull
shank
his
in your
own teeth
mouth.
out. He can pull his own teeth and fucking sharpen that shit up. And that's on the
They
yard.
can't
He's
just.
deadly on the yard.
You're telling me all they would have pulled all his out? You're just talking about a few.
No, that long ass mile tooth he got. They need to pull
I
that
don't
shit
know.
out.
Oh, you're talking about. I don't know.
Nah, you just need to file it down.
Fuck filing it down. You gotta. You gonna waste sandpaper. They
Something.
ain't got enough sand. They ain't got
I don't
enough
know.
sandpaper in
Like
the world.
crazy dental work expensive as fuck though.
I don't know why you're not signed yet, bro. Though for real.
You know, I know someone who got like instead of dentures, they paid fucking $30 grand just for their top teeth. 30 fucking grand. Like that's crazy.
Why? Why?
The processor doesn't mean anything. Processor speed, that's nothing. It depends if you're running a program on your computer that runs a lot. Like CPU is what you're going to need. So yeah, a lot of RAM. Like me, I run Pro Tools 12. My computer is 16 gigabyte RAMs plus I have an extra 32. And also you need to have a lot of.
I'm lost.
I gotta.
No one knows who that is.
Is that Weeman?
That's Weeman.
Oh, Weeman. That's Weeman.
Yeah, when he said
I
Pro
remember
Tools, I
that shit
figured
from
Weeman.
Telegram.
Wait, is Weeman even around?
No, he's in Canada.
Yeah, he's nowhere around.
He's around the app and like I don't hear him at all. I feel like.
That's because he's trash.
Well, duh. Everybody's fucking trash.
That's because all you hear is the beat.
Kendra, why are you so angry? You're so angry.
I don't know who he is. See
That's
him
the
like
one.
active though. I know
He's
who
the one
he
that
is.
signed with Paul Wall, right? He's the one that was signed with Paul Wall. Like Paul Wall's
No,
like.
he's the one that started Swisher Gang, which
Yeah, but-
sounds a lot like Swisher House, but he lives
Is
in
he active though?
fucking
now?
Canada. Yeah, he's active. He pops in every once in a while. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I feel like I haven't seen him.
That's because you got bullied off the app.
Oh, that nigga.
Real talk.
By you, Joe?
Not just me. Like
Not just me.
he got a good 5 of them like in a month, and he disappeared.
I think the first time I talked to you, like when I first got on this app, like 6 months ago or so, you had the Wee Man diss up. I remember because we were working on that one song, and I went on your page.
Yeah, he ducked the battle. Yeah.
Commodity, you got that battle you did of yourself, or that track?
Oh, the Wee Man. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good clip. I don't have
Joe
that
can
one.
get it.
No,
It's on Battle Me.
He did a whole song. Him, Barzan versus Wee Man of him. Yeah.
Don't break my heart.
I knocked that one off the park.
Break it hard. Cause if you do, I might just blow up your killer stand. And if you break my heart, my head can break it hard. I tell you, my love killer stand.
That's the best audio clip you guys are ever gonna fucking hear.
No
except
way.
For,
I hate
except
that
for this
clip.
one.
Oh, baby,
Too
I
long.
like to raw. Baby, I like to raw. Baby, I like to raw.
It's almost as good as Trap being here right now. Where's the fuck?
What happened to Trap, dude?
He was around. He's the only one that didn't show up.
He's all, I can't get in. How can he not get in?
You hit the wrong button or something. I don't know.
Where's Barry
What's
too?
Hey, what's Friday at?
Friday took some psychedelics. So
he's on,
Friday.
He's on
that's
acid
all we
trip.
say. Nah, we'll see him in a day or two.
He take acid or shrooms?
Oh God, he thinks this guy's great.
There he is.
He flexing really hard, and it's size 8. Dude, you better be taking that back. We're not a size 8. They're 8.5.
Yo, this guy's
showing off his shoes like the kids flexing. You could get kicks for cheap when you shop in the kids section. Yo, he must be walking like a cripple in the street. Cause it's kind of hard to move when your calves is bigger than your feet. When you go in the mall and steal shoes, you're supposed to steal the right size. You were supposed to steal a size 8 and you wear a size 14. What the fuck?
He gonna change his name to Regulators are the best for an entire week. It ain't flyer shit.
He didn't change his name, did he?
Cover your entire feet.
I don't know. I don't think so.
What? He didn't change his name?
No, he did not change his name.
What a faggot.
Dude, man. I
It's
didn't
only,
think he would, but
he's got another day. Maybe he can get votes another day. Who knows?
he hit the battle
Oh, it
too, didn't
hasn't.
he?
He hit the battle in 20 minutes. And so did the other guy. And then he sent me
You gotta
another
vote.
battle, and now he's pressing me to return it. Does that ever happen to you guys?
Oh my God, Joe.
You buy somebody, and then they send you a battle the next fucking day, and then they're like in your inbox, like, what the fuck?
Well, what's gonna
bro?
happen this time? You know what I mean?
My
Like you
la-
didn't even rap.
Exactly, dude. My last guy. Done with you, dude. I'm done.
Here we go. Oh, I got a really good one. Hold on. I got the I got the best
Joe,
shit you guys
I
have
feel
ever
like
heard.
you gold that commodity
Yeah, that-
or I have.
That was gold.
No, you do have gold, but do you save a lot of clips?
I saved everything.
Yeah, I could pull my other phone out. We could just have a
Yeah.
field day with clips.
So this is the new battle.
Commodity, get yours. What is that?
Yeah, that sounds bad.
Yeah, it does.
That's the trash. I got a new one actually. I haven't listened to it yet.
A new clip?
No, that was a battle invite
Oh,
from the guy that I just beat.
I
That
got
his
one
battle.
too. I have two. I got an Akka. So fucking horrible.
Yeah, don't ever do that again.
What's
What?
that?
Whatever you just played.
That was That was the guy that I just beat. That's been in my inbox non-fucking stop. That wants me to join his crew. His name is Chucky, and his crew's name. Can you guess what his crew's called?
Oh wait, you said this last night.
Yeah.
Damn it,
Child's
I can't-
Play. Like, what kind of
Yeah.
bullshit is that?
No, what the guy who keeps going to my inbox, he's mad. He gets like butthurt about the battles. That's what like blows my mind. I'm like, you really want me to battle you again, and like you act like such a fucking bitch, blow up my comments. Like, why would I want to fuck with you? And why are you gonna get like you're gonna get in your feelings again?
Yeah, people, they're different.
Yeah. You're on
They're
a battle app though.
They're definitely different. I don't understand. What do you guys think about that? What if? Well, what's the rule with the inbox? Like, if you got something that's sitting in there and you get bored, can you answer it and just throw it up, or what?
I do sometimes, like, yeah, if I really want to do something and it's the only one in there, I don't, because it's still technically, you know, you doing something as long as you still quality enough.
Look,
And
nah, if you look through my battles, if it was worthy enough of a response, I responded to every one of them.
I think it's
And
kind of
if it was, yeah, if it was offbeat and horrible and it had no creativity, then sorry,
well, what if
you
it
don't
was
get. I delete
creative,
it.
but they still suck?
Don't send me a collab that sucks either.
Don't send me any collabs on the app.
I guess. Yeah, actually,
I
don't
don't
send
like
me a
the,
collab.
yeah, I don't like how it is.
We can collab off that.
Exactly.
Yo, I'll show you what battles now.
But commodity, like, what if you can tell they,
Against me.
but they're not good? Like, they're just
Yes. I know what you the top shot. At the top is where I start from. Between one to number one. Well,
So this dude, he sent me a
not. Yeah,
battle.
what the fuck is?
He sounds like he doesn't
Don't do it
speak
again.
English, but he sent lyrics with the battle that are all in English.
Dude, this foreigner keeps writing me to battle. Bro, you're fucking foreign. Like, you don't even, he literally doesn't speak English. So why do you want to? I don't understand.
Yeah, but there's a couple guys that don't have great language that can rap decent.
No, he doesn't even type to English. Like, he doesn't know.
Oh.
Yeah.
So he wouldn't even know what you said back to him. That's
all he could write was battle was the only word I could. Yeah, I said shit. I said cool story, bro, or something. And I'm like, I don't fucking understand what you're saying. Okay, thanks. He doesn't get it.
What if they did battle tournaments like they do the track tournaments?
They should.
That battle tournaments is bullshit.
We did that on Battle App. Same thing. Judges, like we'd have 3 people, and they'd deliberate on certain things, but then you have to have people who don't know any. Like it's too hard to not have a preference.
Do you think there's enough ambassadors to be non-biased?
No, I don't, because I don't think even if it means to, dude. You know the people, you know the sounds, and you like what you like. Like I feel like it's impossible.
Yeah, I dissed ambassadors recently. No offense.
You diss everyone, Spyda.
Well, yeah, I mean they're rappers like everybody else, but do you think if you had a tournament and only the ambassadors got to vote, would it be fair?
No.
Hell no.
No,
Especially-
dude. I really, no
especially-
offense. The only ones I dissed, there was half of them that I did because I see them on that game, and I think you know who I'm talking about. So the other half aren't really on that little vote game shit, but you know who I'm referencing to. So
what if they were just straight battle? What would be the word? I guess you could call them like battle specialists. I don't know. People that.
Yo, I don't
were
want
straight up.
I don't want Lady Boss breaking down one of my battles.
Yeah, right.
You know, I'll throw fucking names. I don't care. I'm not honestly
But
like.
see, but the question is, like, what I'm wondering is there enough ambassadors to offset that? Like, would it level itself out or not?
What do you mean?
Like, you know, there's a couple ambassadors that are full of shit, and we all know it. But are there enough good ambassadors that could level that playing field?
What do we talk about? Like the difference between acapella battles and tracks?
Say that again.
Oh
Are you talking about like acapella battles, ones that can actually judge an acapella battle? Are you saying like something like that?
Either way, on beat or acapella.
I think we pretty much know the ones like you know. That's what I say.
Are there enough?
What if you just pick certain people off the app to just have votes worth more than anybody else? Just because they're
I
just
made a suggestion
credible.
a long time ago. I made a suggestion a long time ago, and it went up in the air. I said, if this app is worth so much money, and they won't tell you how much they're worth, they can afford on battle cards like Michael's and stuff like that, that have independent that you won't even know who the fuck it is, voting, and then you leave it up to the populace. And then you'll get rid of all like that vote for vote stuff. You get rid of all that, anger. People that want to leave the app like me, all that other stuff would stop right there. It's just they don't want to spend the money.
You mean outsiders? Outsiders vote?
They let people on the app do the job for them. That's
I
what I'm
offered
saying.
I offered Battle Me not too long ago, well, a couple months ago, that if I could just get free premium forever, that I would stop battling and only judge battles. Real talk.
That would be dope.
I won't battle anymore. I'll only make tracks and I'll judge battles just for free premium.
But do you know how many people would be like Joe's about like? It's because the only people would not like that, even though we know you're legit, like you're a regulator, and they would just not like that. Period. Like fuck.
No,
that.
but I mean, I would give a legit breakdown, and with me not battling anymore,
of course you're saying.
No one would have a reason not to believe it because I wouldn't have a reason to because I wouldn't battle anybody. You
If
know
I
what mean?
saw if I saw like a legit breakdown by someone like that, it would be a different story. Like especially like if I got to like the minute 30 or 2 minute mark, and then someone mentioned a bar at that turned the battle if it was really tight. That type of breakdown, I would never question it. You know,
You Spyda, because you're a real.
Right, but see if there's
I
six
question
people,
everything. So I'm sorry.
if there's
man.
6 people like that,
I just don't think they can be big name affiliated. So it would just cause too many people. As legit as you are, you know, you're known for that. You're hated for that. Like.
What's that? I didn't hear you.
No, Joe is legit. I'm not legit at all on this. I'm hating.
No, both of you are legit, but you know what I mean? Like, there's people like Did Breezy or whatever, like, who automatically just like, fuck the regulators, like, fuck Joe. Like, he wouldn't even want to hear your breakdown, you know? Like, you're Joe Fresh. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, but people like that kid, one of 2 things is going to happen. He's going to stick around and get better, or he's going to disappear and be the same.
I hope so.
You know what I mean? So, but like Diddy's the same way. Diddy gives very thorough breakdowns. And he's going to be honest all the time.
I've kind of gotten lazy recently. Recently, you get a vote, just know I listen, and I don't know. I've been getting lazy.
There's no
Well,
I
incentive.
I
get
mean, like my
well
thing is,
because here's why is because then I get people bugging me repeatedly like, "Yo, man, can you like tell me why?" And then when I do, they don't like my response. But like I said
Right.
though, when I listen, I'm looking for something to critique you with. You
Hell
know,
right?
yeah.
like I'm never gonna click your track and just be like, "Oh shit, fire mode." Nah, and, you know, and if it is that good, I'll say that.
I
But
mean, honestly, my point of view is that I'm to the age now where I'd rather be a part of the process than
Right.
inside of the process. You know what I mean? Like for me, if I'm gonna write a battle now, like I'm getting to the point where like I want to actually go battle. I don't want to do this app shit for too much longer.
Do you
But if I,
think that you could be? Think about all the people you know on the app and shit. Like, could you truly separate any type of like bias
sure,
opinion?
I've
I
told
don't
people that I
know.
like all the time that they lose. Absolutely.
But when you're actually determining that you're holding that fucking whole decision in your hands, it's like, you know what I mean?
Sure.
I don't know.
Sure. If Diddy goes out there and battles, I don't know who would be a good battle for Diddy. Just pick anybody. No name somebody. But if Diddy loses,
well, at the like anytime a regulator's lost a battle, when we're talking in Telegram,
They
like
get pissed
it's
off.
no, I've
What
shit.
goes on
We
in that
came in there
regulator room?
when Fluent beat Barry. It was a consensus that Barry lost. None of us were telling Barry, "Oh, you got robbed." You know what I'm
right, right,
saying?
right.
Like
Right. Most
Barry was like, "Yo, I kind of." It wasn't a, you know, like
But he was able to hang his hat on
Friday
that.
with
Right.
dimes. Wasn't none of us
Barry
being like, "Yo," you know. At the same time, like it could have been a closer battle, but
Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything. Everybody gets
We
hung up
just
on votes, and votes don't mean shit. At the end of the day, there's a winner, there's a loser, whether it's
we
30-1 or 50-2.
remember we just talked about this the other day, how like, you know, a recent battle and then how you can't, you know, like act a certain way or whatever, say there's any excuses for losing. I mean, there's like, I feel like people, I don't know, most people I know in the get fucking really pissed off if they lose.
I feel like I've only got one battle that I lost. I feel like I got 2 battles that I lost that I shouldn't have lost. That's it. Out of this, I've lost 6, and 2 of them I think were bullshit.
I only got one that I care about. The rest of them was before I really even battled for real. You know, I was just sending something.
So think of these
I'm just
big names,
rapping.
though. Both big names. You fuck with both of them, and they're both gonna get fucking pissed if they lose. And you know it.
But if
Like,
there's 5 me's, if there, you know what I'm saying, if there's 5 guys just like me, they can't get pissed. If it's a consensus, then you can't really be mad. You know what I mean?
well, yeah. Unless
But
it's
what does your vote got to
3-2.
be worth to cancel out the bullshit?
Well, that's why there's 5 of us, because you know 5 people, that's an odd number. If it's a tie at 4, then that
Oh,
5th
you're just
person's
saying
gonna
five judges only.
right to determine it, to make the final decision. Everybody else can vote, but that number won't mean shit, obviously,
Look,
because we know how that goes.
I'll judge battles under that scenario. They can give me $200 a month. All right, I'll judge them, and I want $1 a battle I judge. That's fair.
That's very
That's
fair.
what Spyda's saying. Like,
I mean, that's fair though. Look, because you got to think about it.
I
A
mean,
good
but
battle.
I'll take the time because you know, yeah, it might be 10 minutes each time.
but they're not gonna do it.
But I love
Can
music
you?
and I love listening to music, so I don't mind it.
Then offer it, dude. Offer it.
Oh, I did. That's what I'm saying, and I didn't even get a message back. They were like, "What? Get the fuck out of here. We ain't giving you nothing. You get nothing free."
That's what I'm saying. They're stingy as fuck. They don't want for nothing.
That's the problem with the app. That's the
why I
problem
was.
with the app.
Yeah, progression is not there.
Well, it's not
And I
even
mean,
progression.
granted,
It's,
we
you
don't
want
know
to know what the problem?
but
Well, see, here's the thing too. On the flip side, the app can't be biased.
exactly.
No, you can't
That's
be.
hard.
Everybody
So,
got.
if you guys get to
That's
be the
easy.
judges, then people are gonna be like, "Why the fuck? Why can't you know? How do I be a judge?" Did that whole thing like?
You got to put in that fucking work. What do you mean?
Of course, but there's people who put in the numbers, put in battles all day. That they're putting in the work, but they're
All
shitty.
right. All right. So who do you think? All right. So that's another one. 5 people you think are worthy of judging battles, you know, non-biasedly.
Honest to God, nobody who's affiliated with the app. I think it wouldn't work. It would cause too many problems. That's just my opinion.
No, I'm asking you. Like,
That's
I could give you 5. I think.
I know 5 people that would judge honest battles.
Yeah, I
I don't know, dude. That could always cause
don't know.
controversy. You know, I hate to
Yeah.
say it, because you talk to people on Telegram, Voxer, all that stuff all the time. So
Tell
it's
me you
like,
haven't ever
you know,
felt bad voting, like somebody you really fucked with. You're like,
I
I'm just gonna
think
watch this
Jay
battle.
Jin wouldn't give a fuck either way. He's gonna vote for the winner,
Yeah,
friend,
Jay
foe.
Jan for sure.
yeah.
But
I'll give
he's
you that
not
one.
gonna spend that time to do that. The app,
Oh yeah, no, hell no.
he's like, yeah, fuck that.
But that's
Battle.
because he's fed up with the fucking app because of the bullshit that's already there.
Right.
Praise the Lord.
If it was legit, no one else would feel. I think we all feel like that. You know what I'm saying? Like we're all at some point like, fuck this shit because it's
Getting it
garbage.
legit is a thing. The other day, they are a business, dude, and they have to cater to like the shitty consumers just as much, if not more.
Yo, they're so desperate. Listen to this. They're so desperate. Go to the App Store and look at Battle Me and the ratings and the 5 stars and all that.
Yeah.
If someone gives them a 4.5, they'll fix something right away. Oh, change it to a 5-star for us. That's how desperate
No,
they are for people for downloads.
They're really weird about their reviews. Like I hear, like
I don't even care if Battle Me hears this. I keep it truth, man. They want to make money.
You're right, but don't you think that? Nah, I understand what you're saying. Yeah, you're right.
No, you know how
I'm
we were
sorry.
saying.
It's just I have like a really bad, way with the whole app construction, because it's like when Joseph Burgos is your pick of the week, half the app should have left that day. You know what I'm saying? Like
We were talking about that the other day.
We did
or
talk about that.
Bro,
today.
it's
Sorry,
time to
last
go. Let's
hour
go.
ago.
Here's the thing.
Yeah, but
fault. It's the
you know what?
consumer's fault.
I
was talking about it.
I was making a point when I said that earlier, as far as the pick of the weeks went for the battles.
Yeah.
I didn't get to get my point across because I completely fucking spaced out. But my point was, I was looking at my Battle Me, and I was looking at my battle with Don P, and I was looking at my battle with Fonz, right? So my battle with Don P got 1,200 views and had 145 votes. My battle with Fonz only had 800 views and only 70 votes. Now one of them got pick of the week, and it wasn't the one with the big numbers. So they get it right most of the time. That was my point with that.
Sometimes, not most of the time, I wouldn't say.
Nah, most of the time they get it right. And if you look at the other battles with that Joe Burgos pick of the week battle, there weren't any good battles that week. They had to put something up there. You know what I mean?
Joe Burgos, do you ever see his head?
Oh, he's terrible.
I feel
Oh
like
yeah, I know.
they
He's
could've-
terrible. He's horrible. And my thing is, when you get caught biting bars, they shouldn't let you back on the fucking app.
Yeah,
But
dude.
that's a whole nother story because
He
we've been
bit
there.
my fucking Usain Bolt bar.
He bit my bar in the battle and then commented on it. I was like, "Yo, you bit my bar." He was like, "Yeah, no, sorry about that." I'm like,
Yo, no, see, that's the same shit. Yo, dude,
What the fuck?
that's fucking epic, man.
At least he admitted it.
Yeah, but
I'm
he should
sorry, bro. I had to do it.
He should be the fuck out of here, just like Ed. Like Ed, to me, that's like that. Ed's my nemesis because I grew up in a different place than Ed did. Like Ed doesn't understand hip hop. He understands social media.
I grew up in a
Different
different place
eras,
too,
yeah.
but I still feel.
So
the
you
same
should
as
get them. They should get them the fuck out of here. When you bite music, get the fuck out of here. You make a new account, we're gonna get you the fuck out of here again. That simple. Like you don't get a second chance. It's like it's like putting a painting in an art gallery and it's not really your painting. Like you're the fuck out of here forever. You can't do that anymore.
It's crazy to me that they ban people. Like not for anything. Like they ban for like what app bans for like gives you a certain day for like bullying? Like what the fuck? Like what does that mean?
Yeah, that's really bad. Because
I got banned like 15 times on here.
But there are certain lines you can't cross.
Spyda has the record.
Though. You know
He
what I'm
holds the
saying?
record.
Of course, but they need to have those bullying. Like who reported it? Are they legitimate?
But you know what the thing is though? This is the thing, they cover themselves because if you look at the app, there's rules. Like they have rules. So
I agree with that.
Bullying's too vague. That's too vague. Like, what is bullying though?
I've never seen anybody banned for bullying.
But Sippy was.
What do you mean bullying? Like that's
Oh,
what
That's
they told him.
literally
Got the life ban for
that was
bullying.
stated. Bullying, and then I guess it was told that he what was it? He was imitating something like making fun of them way.
Oh, like he used their picture probably or something like that.
Oh, I don't even know. I don't know for sure, but either way, that
Look, you're not allowed to bring somebody's info from an outside source.
I know that.
Like
no,
like pictures or personal info. But apparently you can use audio from the app to make fun of them, because I even said something. They're like, no, that ain't breaking the rules, because I used Esco's audio to make a track. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, that's. I mean, you
mix
voluntarily
it
put
up.
that information on the app, so yeah.
I know. I told them, I was like, should I take this down? And they were like, no, you didn't break any rules. I'm like, sweet, gonna let it
Where
rock.
are the
I gotta
rules?
ask Sippy again, but he said literally bullying.
You can
and
read the
somebody
rules off
reports
the app.
it.
Where are they at, Diddy? I'm looking for them now. I can't find them.
Like, the main power, points of the rules are you're supposed to promote in the main chat.
Yeah.
Not vote for vote. Like maybe every time you log on the app, there should be a contract that you have to click. Like, it almost forces you to, like, PowerPoints of what the app is about. So the new people right away over and over would have to read that, and then they'd be like, oh, this is why I'm fucking up and people don't like me,
But
because
they
I'm
don't even get
voting on
banned
every
for that
trash
shit.
track like
So
my
let me ask. Hold on, let me
Nobody
ask
gets
you guys
banned.
this: if there was another app that came out and it was
I'm on in a heartbeat.
it was a strictly battle app and it was not done the way Battle Me is done, but really the complete opposite, would you go?
I mean, that's where I came from. I thought back was way better in every way, except for it was literally the guy who fucked it up, who was running it. Like, that's the only reason I left there.
Well, like, what was the league that that Nolo he went to, and Epidemic went there, and Bless went there? What was it called? Video
UBL?
battles.
UBL.
UBL,
Oh,
yeah.
UBL, fuck UBL.
If it was something
Raise
like
the
that,
bar is better though. I like Raise the Bar.
I haven't checked that out yet. Is
No,
that
what's
good?
his face? Oddsman did a new because he left UBL. I forget what it's called though.
So
Looks
Raise the
like
Bar
Psychotics is on there.
is video battles. Fuck Psychotic, that faggot inboxing motherfucker. I
You
can't
know-
stand that bitch.
It's actually money too though. There, I know.
So
Oddsmaker for money. Shit.
see, that's what I was thinking about. If there was an app like UBL that you had to pay $20.
UBL is not an app though. That's the thing.
No, but I'm saying an app.
Right. Somebody
Easy
has to
access.
pay money for that. Somebody has to put that together.
Right.
Like,
But if it was there, would you go? That's what I'm asking.
yeah. There's actually a new app that is called Battle Rap, and it's like it has videos and regular shit, and it was like brand new. It started a few months ago. Some of us from Battle App went over there. Like, let's get this popping from the ground up. I don't
It's
know
called
whatever
what?
happened.
What is it called?
It's called Rap Battle, I think. Rap Battle, or has like a blue microphone.
Look, it starts here. She's already promoting it. You're gonna see people download that shit like crazy. You know
No,
what I
this
mean?
was like months ago. I haven't fucked with it. Because everyone went back to their home shit. You know, we went back to Battle App because like it's hard to.
I don't know how you can fuck up a whole acapella thing. Like, if this is the only app that truly has like this format of acapella battling, and they haven't fixed it in 5 years. It's like 4
What do
years
you
or
mean?
whatever. When you think about it, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of crazy, don't you think?
What do you mean though, Spyda? What do you mean?
Because the same people that have been on it since day one are still complaining about shade. Doesn't that like make you like ever think like, wow, why are you still on here? You
Well,
know,
you know what? The shade does happen, but at the end of the day, if you're dope, it usually overrides the shade. Most of the time. Yeah, it does. Most of the time it does.
I feel like I've gotten pretty fucking retarded situations.
You know what beats the shade? The
The
fucking
hot
hot
feed.
feed.
Hot feeding.
So
But no, they used to.
Shading? That
but
makes money.
But now there's so much shit on the hot feed that it just gets swept.
Yeah,
True.
dude. That's
And they need to separate it. If they had a separate hot feed for the battles, that would help.
I say if you fix that battle thing, you would have a lot more people go on, because there's people from all those other leagues you just mentioned that would love to get like 2 minutes in, 3 minutes in.
Right,
you know
right.
what I'm saying?
Well, the
And
reason
those are big names, you know what I mean? So
the reason I like Battle Me, obviously I'm a beat guy, right? I like to battle on beat. And it gives me some freedom, like some creativity. So I like that part of it. You know what I mean? Where I can battle on a beat, I can pick my beat.
you can pick your beat. Yeah.
I can throw a clip in, I can do creative shit. So it's kind of a mix of tracks and battles. You know what I mean?
I just feel like the video, like, I don't know, they grab you so much more. Like Battle Up, you're gonna watch the feature over and over, but you're not gonna watch the feature page on here because nobody wants to sit there and
Well, I
fucking
don't-
3-minute audios over and over.
I don't like Battle App, what I've seen of it, because I don't want to watch freestyle battles. I want
They're
somebody.
not. That's up to you. It's a freestyle app. It's not.
Yeah, but that's not a real battle app to me.
Yeah, I
But
agree.
why?
I like this format, but if they fixed like the
Like a
replay
combination.
mode, you know?
I mean, I get it. Yeah, I just captures people like attention more. That's I mean, like if they could pull in more people because you go and you look at a video, it's gonna pull you in more than just trying to hear somebody's song, whether they're good or not.
Yeah,
but
I
like
mean,
also it gives you like your character, your performance, like it gives you like confidence. Like I think it's like good for people. I don't know, because if you don't have any presence, you're how are you ever? I don't know.
yeah, but
Wait,
the
are you talking about Battle App? Battle
Yeah,
App?
battle app.
Oh, that I was on there last year. I pissed off the Foul Owl, and some other guy threatened my life. I forgot his name. He was really popular at the time. Yeah.
Who?
I've gotten lots of death threats on Battle Me.
I know who Foul. I know.
I've got at least 10 of those.
Yeah, it's worth it,
But my thing is, if you had Battle App in the same zone as Battle Me, where you can pre-meditate your battle, it makes for a more entertaining.
You can just retake it.
Oh, his name was Scobe. Scobe or SCA.
Oh, that guy's not big. Like,
Yeah. He was like repping some gangster shit, and he's like, "I'm gonna kill you, white boy." And then like fucking 5 other accounts started sending me messages with dark screens, and you could hear like the guns cocking in the background. Like,
oh my
I'm
god,
in New York, bro. Like, you're in like fucking somewhere in California.
It's the
My
same
response
thing.
to that would be suck my dick. That would be my response. Suck my dick.
Joe, that's the thing. You can retake your battle as many times as you want. You don't post it until you're.
Yeah, but they're only like a minute long, right?
Yeah, they're short. That's the only thing. That is.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And to me, that's kind of whack. Like I need more than a minute.
They did a week of things where people could create their own. Like Sippy did where you're from, and he made his own beat, and everyone got to use it, and they extended the time. It wasn't a battle; it was like solos. They did a bunch of those, but yeah, that's the whole problem. Changing, like enhancing the stuff, and that's why people left. But if
I think Battle App and Battle Me should merge and get it right.
I've always said that they both have it, like, but they lack what the other one doesn't have.
Right.
Together.
Absolutely. Somebody needs to get bought the fuck out. But anyway, you guys, I gotta fucking go because it's 4 a.m. here.
Oh shit, I forget.
Yeah.
Damn.
Regulators. We regulate any stealing of his property. We're damn good too. But you can't be any geek off the street.
So I'm out of here,
with
guys.
the steal, if you know what I mean. Earn your keep.
This is a commodity production.
As long as I'm alive, know that hip hop live. Until the day I die, know that hip hop lives. As long as I'm alive, know that hip hop lives. Until the day I die, know that hip hop lives. Grew up a kid that dreamed of owning a microphone. Couldn't just get on the internet and search a song. Used to have to use cassette tapes to record them on. Back in the days when mixtapes originated from. Beatboxing's dead, but we used to do it back then. Used to make beats just banging on lockers and trash cans. Never had plans to have fans, so we would just rap to rap friends, laugh, and then we slap hands. About to call out all of these so-called rap fans, supporting whack artists with no passion for the crafting. When that is, maybe we can get back to the practice. Keep this music alive and bring it back to the past. So as long as I'm alive, know that hip-hop lives. And until the day I die, know that hip-hop lives. As long as I'm alive, know that hip-hop lives. Until the day I die, know that hip-hop lives.
I'm from the era when mixtapes were actual tapes, battles with great platforms where rappers debate and rappers escape from a ravenous place. Chapters of late legends tell of massacred mates packing the weight, wrapped up in tape, strapped with an 8 to slash up a face. MCs had a style that they had to create. Back in the day when cats could relate, when rappers would state how street life exacerbates mortality rates. I remember having to wait for albums to drop and the excitement of opening the album I cop. Cyphers out on the block when kids could actually spit real life bars without mumbling faggoty shit. Jeans baggy with fitted hats, matching the fits to match with the crisp kicks. That's what we get. Now whatever rappers is wit, it's not fact. I'm just trying to bring that real hip hop back.
So as long as I'm alive, know that hip hop lives. Until the day I die, know that hip hop lives. As long as I'm alive, know that hip hop lives. And to the day I die, know that hip hop lives.
This is a commodity production.
Well, I guess what I've been wondering is if I started mumbling, would that be more appealing to this crowd to get the numbers in? I've been trying to see how much money fits in a rubber band, stack a couple $100,000 and give me another plan. Well, they can try to shut me up, but I will not give up the pen. Channeling my views in this music is all I understand. They painting delusional pictures with no truth at the end. All they doing is confusing you so you dilute your pen. Fool you with a solution just so they could do it again. They don't know what hunger is. I can never dump my pen. I can never be nothing less than 100%.
This is a commodity production.
So as long as I'm alive, know that hip hop lives. Until the day I die, know that hip hop lives. As long as I'm alive, know that hip hop lives. Until the day I die, know that hip hop lives.
Hip hop is not just a mirror of what is. It should also be a reflection of what can be. And a lot of times folks say, well, I want to keep it real and I want to be down. Then we're just trapped in, what is. The question is, imagine something different. Imagine communities that aren't torn up by violence. Imagine communities that we're respecting our women. Imagine communities where knowledge and reading and academic excellence are valued. Imagine communities where fathers are doing right by their kids. That's also something that has to be reflected. Art can't just be a rear view mirror. Right. It should have a headlight out there.